now I need to go. Where do I need to go? I need to go down below.
Freeze.
Go down below. Was it over here? Hello. You are my heroine. What's up, everybody? How has everybody's day been? How are you all? I think I got covered in flies. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. And then it was over here. I don't have a silencer. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops, Daisy. Snake! Oh god, Snake. Why did you do that? Okay, take two. I don't fucking blow myself up. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I blow myself up. Okay, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's not a bomb. Okay, is it offline? Nope.
Snake, respond.
Solid Snape. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore. Okay, is there more than one of these? I only see the one. It sounded like another one, so that's two. You smell pirating? What does that mean? We'll have to elaborate.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Yarr! Oh, this man be dead. That's too bad. It goes good, Lucis. I got past the ride in VR missions, decided to play just a bit of the main game, definitely, until I'm, and then maybe at the end I'll...
Freeze.
What the hell was that guy doing? Shit. Double shit. Fucking shit. I'm trying to get the least amount. Okay, well, now I know where to go. We'll be quick. We'll do more safe states. It's all gonna be good. How goes Assassin's Creed, Lucis? why I should not go for the dog tags. It's cool. I like the dog tag system, but like, it is very dangerous.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You're ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
God, I wish I had pressure-sensitive buttons. I would have to be playing this on a PS2 for that to even work, but still.
Freeze.
You listening to music? Yes.
What's that?
Yeah, because Assassin's Creed has the same kind of exploration that every Ubisoft game has, right? Where you have to run around and climb towers or whatever. Is that how you do it in that one? We're studying escapes today. Remember to swish and flick your M9 while you shoot the man in the back of the head. Twice. Double tap. Yeah. Standard stuff. Now we got a whole team.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
It would be so hot to be in like an underwater
Sir, the Marine Commander has
on a
sent
boat.
speech already.
I suppose it could be AC controlled in there. Boats have
All
AC.
communications to the hulls have been severed. No one is aware.
They have like
of
the
our
face
presence.
masks on, the full tactical gear. I just imagine it would be so hot.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter. Keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lucis, I don't know if you ever played is it Dead Rising? No. Is it? The one with Frank West in the mall. Now I'm
Who goes there?
Jesus Christ. But they're doing a remaster. God damn. Yeah, but yeah, they're doing a remaster, and the Frank West's face looks horrible. Like, honestly, I'd pull it up if I wasn't in the middle of a cutscene, or I could pull it up. Hold on, I gotta look at this. Dead Rising remake. I want to see. Let's take a look. Oh yeah.
Look at that name, because the whole world's good in 3 days.
Oh yeah, right there. Look at his face. It just looks a little rough. Looks like he's got a look at that forehead. Land a fucking airplane on there.
3 days.
Dead Rising. Yeah. I mean, I love Dead Rising though, and I think the best thing they could do is honestly just reboot it, because like I know that the previous couple Dead Rising games have been mixed at best.
Who goes there?
Yeah. Did you 100% them? Because if you did, I mean, that's the part that's gonna.
Oh, Chalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Yeah, and you do have to replay them multiple times to get to the true ending. And that's the part that's always a little rough. And trying to, oh god, escorting the mascots. Ugh. Or not mascots, escorting the people.
I'll be joining you soon, comrade.
Terrible. La lay loo lay low.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
There is something uncanny about Metal Gear Solid 2 that they definitely fixed
Let's
in
go over
3.
this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
Metal Gear Solid 3
The Marines insignia on the
Subsistence
Metal Gear.
is the one with Ape Escape.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's
This one has all the VR missions and the skateboarding.
I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for
No
now.
doubt about it.
What I want to do is use a different
No
method
doubt
for
about
sending
it.
these photos, just in case.
Instead of
Konami was making, I think it's inline skating or it's something like that. Konami made a game and basically they just added a little demo of that game in the special edition of Metal Gear Solid 2 with Snake and Raiden being playable.
arrangements.
It's like a Tony Hawk
I
clone.
used to ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
You seem to
Well,
know
sure,
everything.
if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's
right on
already
it.
begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures
get
before
right
he's
on
done
it.
talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Yeah. This game was so good. Very fun messing.
We initiated development
Okay.
of Metal Gear Ray
So I have the camera.
measure to these pirated weapons forces.
I have to
The
get.
only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not
Yeah, I will play all the Sly Cooper
all
games
over the world are no longer a threat.
someday soon.
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps
Okay, we're in a
and
kill.
Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
And Sly Cooper has a bunch of sneaking, doesn't it?
Will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this...
Should have known better. Should have known better.
Aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. You must be tense. Let's do the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down.
Oh, jeez.
Left. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear. Ray.
Metal Gear.
Every time.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that
Good.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate
logo.
weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000...
Damn it.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution
Stupid
System
Marines.
identifies
Stupid
targets with
training.
unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century. Projected to
Good.
2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest.
They'll never see me.
$100 billion program budget to actually arrange the legislative approval.
Good.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left! Intruder to the right! Intruder in the back! Intruder to the right!
Snake, that workstation is the transfer point between the tanker's intranet and the outside world. Use it to send those pictures over. All you have to do is face the computer and push the action button, and the photos will be...
Okay.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray.
Oh, triangle is the action button. Because I don't really use triangle for anything that makes sense. Linux, blah, 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 Unix, blah, read round A, root file system, read read mode, bring up interface, login. Guessing on the password, Otacon? Otacon. Please not. Sensibility programming, image telegraphic engine. God, he is Kojima and his team are wonders at UI.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. The next image is...
Yeah. It is so...
We, the Marines, will lead
Love the little
the charge
sprite
of the
art.
New World Order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Should have just shot him dead. Should have just
What do
immediately
you want?
just blasted him.
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Man,
That's right.
that'd be devastating for
No one has
the
to die
Marines.
needlessly.
Just get taken off by Russian ops, like that's like the most embarrassing thing that could happen.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in
What,
Stasia,
like your mother?
known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
The Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
This is the funniest fucking thing in the world. He lost his arm, had Liquid's arm attached to his own, and said that it took over his mind?
It's been a while, brother.
Absolutely crazy. Craziest thing that's in this fight.
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Loses. I explained it, and that's it. Until the fourth game, where it turns out none of it's true. He like did it to himself. It's very bizarre. Even the explanation they give doesn't make sense.
The price of physical prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Through an even older man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Tanker! You blanker! No, you're good. Doesn't take me very long to read, so. But like, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3 makes no fucking sense unless you know stuff about Kingdom Hearts UX. And it's very tough because not only watching it is helpful, it definitely is, but having actually played it and experienced it, it makes more sense. That's why I like Dark Road. I've watched the cutscenes and I've played a little bit of it, but it's I don't know, it just didn't really click for me because I wasn't in it when it was like going on. It's like trying to explain the story of Final Fantasy XIV to someone, where it's like, it doesn't make sense unless you play it. You could watch cutscenes, but it's all, it is so much more important to have been there. So I do feel a little bad for everybody who has to go into Kingdom Hearts 3 now that Kingdom Hearts Unchained X is kaput. You can still watch the cutscenes though if you download the app, but I wish they would have a way to play it, like a simple way to play it. I don't know. I like the emblems. But yeah. Fuck, 358 over 2 days has a ton of dialogue, like so much dialogue in between cutscenes that like that game doesn't even really make sense unless you play it. Another game would be really nice if they just had a way for you to play it legally.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
God, Hideo loves action shots.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Yeah, absolutely. He loves convoluted plot threads, names that are so on the nose that it's like hard to even believe that it got through to like the upper management. Yeah, he loves so much, and you feel the passion. You really do. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information Age, People, Information and Technology Exhibition, National Museum of Fuck.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Those terrorists always terrorizing, you know. It's definitely what's happening.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those...
Are you a bad enough dude to save the president and get the girl?
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
I know too much about Metal Gear Solid. I used to be just as obsessed with this as I was Kingdom Hearts. So
Most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell
I don't know.
out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst case.
is Raiden Axel? I guess I never even put that together. Hold on.
With the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Quentin Flynn. Yeah, that is Axel.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility.
I don't know why I never put that together. That's fucking crazy.
President and other hostages. And 2, disarm the
And
terrorists
Raiden is
necessary.
Snake. Raiden is intentionally trying to be edgy right at this moment because he's like, there's a whole explanation for it. There's a whole explanation of why he's trying to sound cooler than he actually is.
A rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
VR training?
300 missions in VR.
Yep.
I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you.
That's why doing the VR beforehand is
Contact me by
canonical.
codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep.
Contact
When you hear that
you.
noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
Sure, why not?
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range
Press
of
the
toxic
select button
substances.
when you go and
With a
save
wide array of built-in
President.
sensors. It is referred to as smart
Yeah,
skin
very
in
funny.
military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged.
And it makes your ass
The
look
intravenous
fantastic.
machines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Okay. There we go. Oh, bugs. Got it memorized, Snake. I'm a sneaking genius. That wasn't even me. That was literally... God, the explanation for this is so good.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Okay. Why do he? He has such wide hips. Who could that be?
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd.
Nerd.
Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological
Okay, yep. God. Nope.
Good work, right?
Funny that blood is off by default.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly
I mean, that could literally tie into the twist.
of enemy personnel.
That is so fucking good. The game is really smart. Okay. Yes, I know. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on? Jack, I'm a part of this mission. Colonel, what the hell is going on? Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support. Why her? The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement. An accident? And according to the file, she knows you better than anybody else. Rose may be in the service, but an intelligent analyst is no field officer. Not to worry, she has our technical staff at her disposal. She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane. I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier. Colonel, I failed to see. I know your VR training. You're familiar with Shadow Moses? Yep. Taught us that some stuff is important. Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not. Rose, you need someone to watch your back. I'll perform my duties and save the mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. Because of that, I'll be monitoring, keeping a record of every communication you guys got. Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit. Hey, cool. Oh, cool. Do you know what day is? April 30th. Is there something special about it? Isn't there? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I'll keep trying until I hear my answer. I'm going to let you go now, Jack. Take care. Oh, my God. Some of those dialogue things, it's like... Jesus.
Raiden, the enemy's...
Yes, I know. I hate that it's important to the story. I hate that it all works in together.
Enemy fire! Secure the perimeter!
I know. I know about as well as I could know. There we go. I think I did.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died
Oh
2
no,
years ago on that
he's
tank.
hot.
Blew it sky high.
God, so funny
Could he
that
have survived?
Not a chance.
fanboys fucking hated Raiden. They were like, you can't be hot. I want to play as my strong masculine man. That's who I want to be. Like literally, there was so much discourse at the time where people were like review bombing the game basically because you play as like an anime guy. He just looks like an anime guy. Like,
What about the commandos?
see,
SEAL Team 10 has landed on Struts B.
like if my hair was white, you know,
President?
Seems he was spotted on Strut B.
like
Strut B?
just it cracks me up that nerdy guys got up in arms.
Shell is comprised of shells 1,
He's not my big old muscle man. Oh, what am I supposed to do?
struts surrounding it.
Like, guys, what does that say? What does that say about you?
End on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of Strut A, Shell 1 at the moment. First,
And it was Kojima
into the network.
because he didn't want to make a sequel, especially not with Snake. And then he didn't, which I think is super funny. Just so funny that he's like, well, you guys wanted a whole nother Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Solid game? Well then, here you go. Bird shit. You can slip on the bird shit and it's not cool, man. Just like I just did right there. Pull-ups. You have to do 100 pull-ups. Technically, you have to do 200 pull-ups if you want your grip level to get up all the way. It's a very tedious exercise, but it does come in handy. Oh well. Too late to change it now. Goku is old, and that's just how it is, and everyone has to like it. Well, we're gonna de-age him in GT. We'll see how everybody likes that. Nobody liked that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Imagine just doing 100 pull-ups. Oh god, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Three, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, halfway. I'm gonna make sure I do a save state in case I accidentally kill myself. You never know. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94.
Raiden, your grip has gotten stronger. Guess your hard work has paid off.
Jack, you're great.
Yeah, I guess my grip is stronger.
What's up, Jack?
That is so funny. That is so awesome. Wow, you're such a strong man, Jack. You really should be impressed
Jack,
with
do you
yourself.
remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
Those
The
lips.
legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
Yes, he does.
I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
You know, I am sure, I am 100% that a conversation has happened between two guys who are very insecure with their masculinity, or one guy who isn't and one guy who is, who argued about whether Dante or Snake was cooler, and that's the one guy's like, well, Dante's just like a pretty guy. I'm sure. I am just sure that that happened. You can't be pretty and masculine at the same time. It's illegal. So where the hell am I going? I got really caught up in doing random bullshit. Oh, yeah, that grip level 2 really do be doing a lot for you, though. Like, there must be a panel around here. Okay, I really was not listening to what the Colonel had to say. That's on me. I don't drop from over here, do I? I don't think so. No, that would definitely kill me.
You've acquired some ration. Good. This... I see a lot of...
Where's the door locked? can't push things. I feel like I'm going kind of crazy here. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? We gotta be missing something.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Oh, somebody cut a hole in there. Okay. Couldn't really see that from the renders. Just having him slip on bird shit is very funny.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have
Oh.
no line of communication with the SEALs?
I will be back, guys. My wife is going to bed. Okay, back at it.
Thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's no need for concern.
Yeah.
This operation is under Pentagon's
Lucis, you'll definitely recognize
came from the vice president.
there is a huge point to Raiden being a super fucking dork. While he's supposed to be like this like really good agent. Which is I just love that so much.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Colonel, I've located the
It's
node.
more
Heavy
complex.
surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
But he's essentially trying to impersonate. Oh my god. Seriously?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Yeah. He ends up being quite a dork. Man, I'm so fucking cooked. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Can't hide. Or maybe I can. Hold on. That's where this grip strength really comes in handy.
There's somebody there.
God damn it. Don't come. Hopefully I can outlast the caution meter. Okay. There we go. Should have just done that from the beginning.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you...
I mean, it's not like I killed him, but... Yeah, he's only got 1 star. I'm not gonna fucking do that. Your advice is terrible.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing.
There. Hey, it's Vamp. You know why they call him Vamp, right? Is it because he drinks people's blood? No, it's because he's bisexual.
What's going
It's the same picture.
What are you?
Very precarious knife placement.
Today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
My favorite part about Vamp is that he's not a vampire. He's just a guy.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Oh.
My name is Pliskin.
Pliskin.
Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Lucis, have you ever seen Escape from New York?
How did you get in? Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
You've never heard of Escape from New York?
Foxhound was disbanded.
So, Solid Snake, he's based off of Kurt Russell from Escape from New York. Kurt Russell's name is Snake. Is Snake Plissken.
That's about tactical IT deployment, right?
And so that's Hideo being like, yes, they're like the same guy, because the made-up name that Snake uses is the same name as... Oh my god, you gotta watch Escape from New York.
Sneaking mission 60.
It's so iconic.
80. Advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Taking some fucking pop shots at Call of Duty before before Call of Duty even
That VR training is some kind of mind control.
was around in the same way.
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Better smoke a cigarette about it.
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Sure.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
For now, and cigarettes will come in handy.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Oh, another cutscene.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
He's asleep?
Gotta sleep where you can. God forbid I take any of these guns that are just lying around. SOCOM. Okay. Heard a bomb. I don't have anything to disarm it with, though.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades! A dud!
Dud!
Today is another bad day.
Railgun!
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Railguns are incredibly impractical, but they are really cool.
so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Cutscenes.
SEAL
Ooh.
Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Go strut your stuff. I'll be right back. I need to brush, or not brush. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Ooh, no rock stacking. That's nice. Nice to have way less bullshit. Especially in your situation where you're trying to, you know, get all the trophies. Oofed.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Ryan. Just fucking...
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here...
He's such a little
the Emperor
snot.
of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
Otacon.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left.
I think the VR missions do help this game quite a bit because there's a lot of cutscenes and sometimes you just want to run around and do some stuff.
CO again.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had
Isn't
bomb
that
disposal
convenient?
training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh?
The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
Here's a
How long
bomb.
does the effect last?
Now I'm gonna activate it, just for the purposes of this explanation.
Out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
Don't do that.
We had the manpower. I'd recommend complete disposal, but this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
And he was just 2 days after retirement. So he couldn't be 2 days away from retirement. He was already retired.
All right. I'm activating him. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
A Marine?
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Okay. Are we ready? Are we good? All right.
Never mind about me.
Ooh.
Jack, when you...
God, they got a lot of random shit to say.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
I didn't grab the fucking thing when I had the opportunity to. There we go. Hey, Spam. How is it going? No, we're not. Yeah, not there yet. I've just been watching the explanations. Lot of cutscene at the beginning. Lot of cutscene. Yes. Honestly, I never even thought about it. And then Lucis is like, that sounds like Axel. And I'm like, oh, it is. Look it up and you're like, what the hell? Very, very funny. Oh shit, I should have just fucking killed him. Should have just killed him. I don't know why I didn't.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong.
No doubt.
This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know.
Got it memorized.
Tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Okay. That goes to the roof. Okay. There we go. Yeah, a lot of great voice acting in these games. Fuck. Fuck. What? Where did he appear from? Oh my god. Oh my god. It just kind of popped in out of nowhere. Oh! Why is everybody so mean to me?
An intruder.
Nope, no intruder here. Just have to wait it out. I don't have much of a choice. Bisexual vampire assassin, a short-haired female who's pregnant, a blue-eyed, blonde-haired black woman, a fat guy in roller skates wearing a trench coat. Where's my big titty anime girls? I'm not safe here. Everyone talks about a safe space, but this is attacking me somehow. Yeah, definitely. All of the stuff that I read on the discourse about this game cracked me up so much. You know why they call him Vamp, right? Is it because he sucks people's blood? No, it's because he's bisexual. Don't you fucking dare. Shit. can't see what's going on. This always makes it so much more difficult.
Huh? What's that? Who's that?
Vengeance is pretty good. Oh my god.
Who's there?
Okay. Take 2. Good Lord.
Huh? What's that?
Yeah, I feel like I had a pretty similar experience. Not that Revengeance was my first one, but
Nothing here.
that it definitely was not the first game. I think it was 2. I think this was my first experience. I didn't really get it until I didn't play a ton of it until 3, and then 3 made me really, really like it, and then I went back and played more of 2. Yeah, I was gonna play Twin Snakes, and then I just kind of like, I don't know. I just wanted to play 1. How the hell do I get at this bomb?
There's somebody there.
There we go. Oh my god, when he makes that ocelot sound, it's like, what is even happening? Some rough stuff. I did not even remember that until you just said that. I'm like, oh god. I mean, he sounds like an ocelot, you know? Boy has binoculars. Yeah, and Raiden is dummy thick, honestly. Oh, fuck.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Aye.
Stealth equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Alright.
Deep Throat. You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
I subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it
Them boy.
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Okay. So I need to wait for him to... That's not what I meant to do. Fucking A. So essentially, he should go back down. Gray Fox would have been pretty cool, yeah, as DLC. Would have appreciated that. My God, they call me so many times.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
Rose, I'm in the middle of something.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, We wouldn't be
Jack,
together.
do you remember that time that I let you die on the boat when we rode on the Titanic?
Take care.
Yeah, Rose. Wait.
Nothing here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Let's just go to the. Oh, no, this is the helicopter. Heliport. Is there a bomb over here? I think so.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, completely.
A cyborg ninja with a big
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Well, I will definitely play Revengeance. So,
You must be one of
from what I remember, I really enjoyed it, but I was not very good at parrying, which is very vital to that game.
Drop your gun.
Not a chance.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a dead cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
No, I won't.
So all
I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 5, when I played it the last time, I was just so exhausted and not happy, and I just didn't have a good time. And I don't know. I think that might even get worse if I try playing them again.
Ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that.
It's just the vibe of the game. It feels like a story that doesn't need to be told by a guy who doesn't.
It was sheer luck.
I mean, more with Phantom Pain than Ground Zeroes. Ground Zeroes is fine.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on.
But I think the series was supposed to end with 4, and Revengeance is a good spin-off situation. I think made more sense in the context, and that 5 was just like Konami willing it out of Kojima as much as possible.
Get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it.
Yeah, and specifically Phantom Pain is like 60 hours long, and I don't have the endurance for that. If it was only like a 15-hour game, that'd be one thing, but like I don't want to do portable ops either. There's just a lot of like here's a mission, and then another mission, and then another mission, and then another mission. Like, I just want a story that goes from point A to B to C. You know?
I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up of you to do still.
It's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch.
Survive? Absolutely not. Acid? No. That's. I think the one that would strike me the most is playing Survive, or not Survive, excuse me, Ground Zeroes. That one at least has that, like, you know, you could play it for like 10 hours and then it's pretty much it.
Oh. What's that?
Yeah, that's the joke everyone makes, Lucis. It's very much a movie. Very much a movie. Get around to the other side. Yeah, this is gonna be a more gentle approach to playing all the video games of the series. We're just doing mainline ones that I want to play. And I feel like the first four games, the four mainline games, I think they tell a very complete story. And I suppose Peace Walker, too. Like, Acid has nothing to do with Metal Gear Solid. I mean, you know. Yes. It's coherent, but there is a lot of bullshit explanations. Especially whenever, like Vamp. Vamp makes no sense because he's just like a guy and nanomachines. It's not that deep because it just ends up being about nanomachines. Acid is, I mean, I guess it's kind of an RPG.
Nothing here.
From when I remember playing Acid, it's just pretty much a card game. Right? I guess. I don't... Yeah. Well, because there's... Yeah, probably won't play it. That's what I... That's... Oh my god. What are you calling me for?
Raiden, at your feet, there's a...
That's what I wanted to do. Okay.
Nothing here.
Is there something over here? Oh, this is just the connecting bridge. Okay. God damn it.
Oh, it's the enemy. I need help.
Shit. Fuck. Ass. A bomb.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
Sure you do.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Huh?
They didn't see a thing. Oops. Okay. There we go.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
Did the same thing. Ay, ay, ay.
CD connecting breach. Exercise extreme caution.
Whew. Get me the hell out of here. Okay.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of Strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
That is super funny.
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
Femchef.
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Ramon.
Move! Get to the bottom of Strut A now!
I'm on the right. Yeah, okay. There we go. Go right and go, go. Go right and go, go, go. Go right and go. Strut A. All right. There we go. Make a good time.
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
Probably American MREs.
A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
Also Aniv. That's so weird.
It's not a technique, I told him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far.
They probably just kind of taste like rice cakes. Like the plainest rice cakes you've ever eaten.
Get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right. Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Oh. That's too bad. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't have some kind of flavor with the emery. Yeah. Japanese ones would probably taste better than American ones. Probably have some kind of flavor. Aha!
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
No.
The toxins.
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Roger Dodger. Okay. Well, one guy down. Unfortunately. Nice to have at least. Oh my god.
Raiden.
Right,
The
10
terrorists
seconds.
have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed. Shot in the head.
Oh,
They
2
shot
guys
him
down.
On the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
My
Be
butt.
reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Okay. There we go. Railgun. That every time.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Just jumped off. Just yeeted himself off.
Him? This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Well, maybe you should let me instead of killing me. Woo!
Put me out of my misery now.
I got bugs in my rash.
Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
How should I know?
Countdown's already begun, Raiden.
So
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now!
Man. Forget if Raiden did that intentionally, but I would assume that he did because prior to this, he was a fucking cold, hard killer, baby.
Damn.
I do feel really bad for Raiden.
Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough.
I don't remember that part, but I'm sure that's in the lore somewhere.
I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
Man, that's a crazy ass fact. I never listened to the Codex, but I listened to the main story ones, but I don't do any of the extra shit because, like, can't. I remember 3. I listened to a lot of them, but like, Jesus, they really drone on and on and on and on. So you can listen to like they record like 60 hours worth of just stuff that they say. Is that Vulcan's Raven's? Oh, Vulcan Raven's name? Scott Dolph?
I died once already.
Scott.
I can't die twice.
Vamp, that is absolutely bullshit. You have nanomachines in you? That does not explain your ability to recover from a bullet to the fucking skull. It'd be different if they said that he was a literal vampire, but he's not. He's just a guy. Can I burn off the bugs? I forget. Yeah, it's basically magic, but it just is so funny. It's so funny that he's not like a cyborg. He's just a guy. Okay, where am I trying to get to? Over this way.
Who's there?
I would freeze him, but I don't have any way to... I don't have a silencer or anything. I suppose that's true. The Diet Cyborg. The way that this game treats it, absolutely. Oh, freezing the bugs.
Nothing here.
Oh, finally got an M9. Jesus. Yeah, now I can.
Freeze!
Suppose I could have grabbed the M9 at any time. I'm glad that I have it now, though. Ooh, that was lucky. I'm just a box. It's me in a box. It's me in a box, baby. One. Put a hole in the box. Hole in the box. Okay.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man. Is he Dead Cell? I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it?
I'm the greatest that humanity's got to offer.
It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters.
I got really into inline skating.
Life is short. Bomb
bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
See all the Rule 34 of Fat Man.
What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
Oh. I thought you meant a different kind of hot. Funny as hell.
And I could care less what they planned.
Oh. I was like, wow, Spam, you're really throwing it out there. All right.
You're nuts. No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or what are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist!
Just shoot him right. God damn it.
That's why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party.
The party.
This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs.
Yes, sir.
Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
Maybe that wasn't a good idea. We'll see. Oh, come on. He clearly went right in front of that thing. Damn it.
What are you doing there? Hello?
There.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place. Huh? No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Okay. Isn't the bomb just on him? I swear to God, it's just on him. I mean, that's more than I would have thought originally. Oh wait, can I move his body? Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. Hey, got a dog tag.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the President and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the President is?
No, that one's all yours.
The President is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
It's just like, how about you go fuck yourself, kid? I got shit to do. Hey, Raiden, you ever heard of weed before? No, that stuff will destroy your mind. Ah, come on, man, just one toe.
Flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. Let's get out of the open. Follow me.
I do feel like this version of Snake definitely smokes weed, but I do feel like the old Snake would never.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Like all of his cigarettes are just fucking, they're all just weed.
Just a messenger from the Lalilu Lelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
La lay lu lay low.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify it. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
I don't know anything about them, but I do know they have a pacemaker. Okay.
Will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other.
Mine is so caked up. Jesus.
You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
Aw, one of the terrorists. Dude. Got a sneaking mission.
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
Yeah, when the colonel starts freaking out. Scissor 61.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke-capable vehicle of Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that, Ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, Lucis, and the guy who makes the Nier games, the one who has the weird headpiece on all the time, he would also be a very interesting one. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay.
Jack, is that you? Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks...
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hang in there.
Okay. All right. Save state, and then I've got to go to bed. 4 hours. Okay, that was a pretty good session. Oh, I'm losing my train of thought. Okay. Let's see. Is there anybody else on to raid? Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. And honestly, I just want to go to bed. All right. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Don't let the sleep paralysis demons